Maybe a little goodnight kiss.
Maybe.
You know, nothing overwhelming.
Okay.
You wonder why you're doing this at all, you know? You do a lot. You start out, you're like, I just want to be a good actor, and I just want people to think I'm a good actor. You know what I mean? And then you start to accidentally meet people who have more in mind than just that. And they actually want to do something that they can leave here, you know, that will last and will be watched and will be taken in and shared and talked about and affect. And what I've been is lucky enough to show up in places where those people have existed.
Buonasera, signore.
Antonio, ti presento Rory, la nonna dietro. Emma la conosci già?
Salve, signora, come va?
Un pranzo eccellente.
A great environment to make a movie is to be in a family, because making a movie is about spending a lot of time in intimacy and to show your weakness when you direct, because you don't know what you do when you're doing it. It's true, you basically search for things.
Do you want to be in the band?
Are you kidding?
You know any Susie Quattro?
Yeah.
Good. Learn one of her songs. I don't care which. Audition Saturday. Joan will tell you where.
And you've directed music videos. You kind of come from that world almost.
Yeah,
and
for the last 15 years.
Yeah. So I'm sure you had a lot of thoughts about what it should look like, and you probably experienced a little bit of that world.
Yeah, definitely. I put a lot of my own experiences into it, and then the experience from the music side of it was great with all the live performances. So that was kind of an easy thing. So that was good, and then I can just focus on the acting, and the story.
How'd you learn music?
My daddy, he had this old Washburn steel string. He couldn't play a lick on it. I picked it up, started fooling with it. Guess that's how.
Right.
I had never adapted a novel. I'd never written a screenplay, really. And after I wrote it, I sent it to Robert Duvall, who's a frequent collaborator of mine and close friend. And he said he loved it, and he said, let's make it. He said, what do you need? I said, well, two things to make this film, and if I don't get them, I probably shouldn't make it. One is the peerless T-Bone Burnett, who's a really, really great musician and musical producer, and then, of course, Jeff Bridges. So here we are.
I think I could be of some help here. I saw the whole thing. Oh. She was just sitting there and you backed right into her.
I what?
Yeah, I started editing. When I was in high school, I just started to make films, and I couldn't get anyone to put them together, so I had to learn how to do it myself. But at that time, I didn't have any equipment, so I used to have the video camera, and then I'd have to hit play, and I'd have to hit record on the VCR, and I had to work out how long it took to start recording, and that's how I would edit. But the thing about it is editing, and but yeah, so I edited a lot of music videos and commercials, and one day I went, wait, I want to tell my own stories.
No! Please don't hurt her. Let her go. No, don't shoot her. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
American million.
I will. I promise. Please, she's a mother. She has 2 kids. 2 kids? Yes, she has 2 kids.
You know, these movies like The Island from Lost, it takes its own decisions. So I just sit and watch. Everything has gone so fast with it, because I was reading the great script Chris Parlin wrote in mid-March to months later, I was closing the deal with Ryan Reynolds. Another couple of months later, we were actually shooting the film in Barcelona. I edited it in 5 weeks, and I literally finished it about 15 minutes before the deadline came. So the reels are still burning, and 2 days later, we are selling the movie to Lionsgate. So.
My agent, Beck, asking me on the phone the other day saying, so, look, what kinds of movies do you want to make? And I just went, I just want to make good ones. And she said, well, come on, okay, let me go through a list of different kinds of movies and you can tell me which ones you don't want to. And I just was saying yes to everything, you know. But I think it's true. It's like, you know, there's... I think there's something very restrictive and limiting about saying I only want to do this kind of a movie. I'm interested in good ones, you know.